And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when I look at the Nuggets, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Nets, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And it's Gordon missing. Bogdanovich looking around. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Back to Schroeder. The 3. And Brown pulls it down. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Outside Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now here's Murray. In the game against Toronto, very impressive. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Jokic. We saw him with 29 points last game. Gordon dishes to Porter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, you want to answer back with 3 points? Give the ball to Porter Jr.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Murray after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. 5 on the clock. Jokic with the screen on Schroeder. Murray. And that one hits back iron. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks. Here's Thomas. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Schroeder against Murray. And it's Schroeder missing.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Murray surveying the D. Porter passes to Brown. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Down low. The kick out to Porter. Sinks the triple. Porter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nuggets.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Porter passes to Thomas. To the paint. Here's Clowney. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. There's the triple. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shake Milton in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. Thomas got 10.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Porter for the 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Let's take a look at numbers for Gordon. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 14 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Brown. On the wing, Gordon. Astonagi. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Westbrook misses in close.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle. Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier Easier said, though, than done.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 15.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Looking to end the run. And it's Westbrook laying it in.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Sharps checked in for the Nets. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Jokic is third.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Nuggets on D. It's a three-point game. Basket good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And so here's Denver. After the basket by Brooklyn. Westbrook kicks to Jokic. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Milton looking around. Sharp sets the pick for Milton. Over Jokic. A shot by Milton, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Jokic. Pocket six. Over Sharp. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Williams passes to Milton. And it's Denver with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Here's Jokic. And it's all evened up. Jokic has got 5 now.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Shoots from the high post. He can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Tie game in Brooklyn. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Russell Westbrook. Porter is out there with Peyton Watson. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. Misses from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Westbrook kicks to Porter. Over Bogdanovich. Porter, no luck. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Nets. Milton with it. Westbrook picks him up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. No scoring in this one with his first shot attempt. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. And stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Nets. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter dishes to Westbrook. Excellent D there from Williams. Brooklyn leading by 6. Westbrook with the steal. Into the lane. Count it, good.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Christian Brown's checked in for Peyton Watson. Free throw no good for Westbrook. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Denver's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Shoots. Shot clock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Now, here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Takes it off the glass. Milton's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Milton against Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Here's Strother. Still without a basket. Here's Westbrook. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Now, here's Milton. 3-pointer. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Nets, Money's checked in, and it's Whitehead in for Bogdanovich.
Substitutions on the court.
Goes up off the inbound, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thomas got 17 now.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Jokic draws the double. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night. Yeah, that time, Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
Pass to Thomas. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pickett. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Milton. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic draws the double. Over Thomas. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. Milton with it. Onside Thomas. A 3-ball. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Here's Murray. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That is a beautiful floater from Murray. All NBA guards need to have that shot.
Milton the pass to Thomas. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Nuggets making a change here. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. 4th, Jokic.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Murray. 12 points for him. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunks, he is complete.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Westbrook's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Now Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Westbrook. Six to shoot. Here's Jokic. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Checked in for Cameron Johnson. Nets trail by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sharp finds Bogdanovich. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Westbrook. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Nuggets score.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Schroeder against Murray. Clowney offline with his 3. Denver leading by 5. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jokic kicks to Westbrook. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray for 3. Drops in the tray. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And we need to talk about the first half that Russell Westbrook just turned in. He was all over the place.
Westbrook proving he still can take over a game. When he's on, he impacts the game in every phase that you can imagine. I love to see him smiling.
I know Russ gets some shade thrown his way from time to time, but as any opponent, he's a guy they fear.
Agreed, Chuck.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
It's the Nets now, trailing here by 8. Now for an update on Cameron Johnson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Here's Murray following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Gordon with no one around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Porter. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Thomas. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Schroeder. Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter. Schroeder against Murray. And here's Jokic outside. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Crosses over. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Schroeder.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
For Denver, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Free throw good, Murray. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to Porter. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Thomas's shot is off. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic. He's got 14. Outside for Murray. Misses the 3. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Nets. Schroeder, left side, outside Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Back to Jokic. Murray against Bogdanovic. It's good. 20 points for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Murray loves showing off that handle whenever he can.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. Pass to Thomas. Schroeder with a screen on Porter. Here's Thomas. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Bogdanovic. Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's Shake Milton in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Denver, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Jokic. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. Now here's Gordon. Westbrook with it. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Milton in the corner. Pass to Clowney. Johnson outside. Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break.
Well, he's like a freight train in the open floor. Gordon finishing the break.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Johnson. Westbrook pulls it in. And here is Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. Porter in the corner. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Williams passes to Milton. Inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Brooklyn making a change here. Sharp's checked in and a switcher also for Denver. Swather's checked in. Now here's Gordon. It's Porter outside. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things. Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Finney-Smith finds Milton. Back to Finney-Smith. Plays it up and banks it in.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 15. On the wing, Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Westbrook against Milton. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 17 now.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Up top, Sharp, guarded by Jordan. Here's Williams. Denver grabs the miss. Westbrook surveying the D. Jordan sets the screen for Westbrook. Corner outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Nuggets leading by 8. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. They've got Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Murray dishes to Watson. Over Sharp. They get the rebound. Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Brown. Here's Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Martin. Nets trail by 8. Now Milton unloads from 9. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Murray. Launches a 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Milton against Murray. Now here's Milton. D right on him. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
It's stolen by Milton. Here's Williams, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's Murray just grinding it out and getting rewarded.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford comes in for Williams. And Thomas subbed in for Johnson. Free throw good, Murray. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here is Milton. Pass to Thomas. Down low. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. That one wide left. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Watford. Milton sets the screen for Thomas. Over Murray. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Murray kicks to Jokic. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Milton, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Strother. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3.
And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Milton. Pass to Sharp. Now, Finney Smith. Back to Sharp. Just 3 to shoot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The first one falls. So for the Nets, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Trendon Watford. Bogdanovich comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shake Milton.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Jokic draws the double. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Thomas. Johnson for 3. And the Nets miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jokic draws the double. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Johnson against Gordon. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Clowney. And again, it's the Nets missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Westbrook dishes to Gordon. To the paint, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead has got to just 7 on the basket from Bogdanovich.
Oh, a bulldozer in the painted area. Man, Bogdanovich does not back down.
And here's Jokic outside. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. Told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from 11. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. Murray finds Jokic. Now here's Porter. The tray. It's hauled in by Thomas. It's Bogdanovich on the wing to tie it up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Murray, good.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Here's Thomas. Again, the Nets for 2.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Jokic. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jokic has got 21.
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
Pass to Clowney. Jokic with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's Gordon with the finish.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And the Nets with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Thomas.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Jokic draws the double. Pass to Murray from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 31.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Number 4, Russell Westbrook.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich finds Thomas. Off target from three-point range. Thomas against Westbrook. Count it.
Russell Westbrook.
Jokic fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall. So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball. And that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.